So you mentioned Scotland. We'll just have a quick look, a reminder at our old friend Humza Yousaf, who stood down. He had some pretty strong views a few years ago. Have a listen to this.
The Lord President, white. The Lord Justice Clerk, white. Every High Court judge, white. The Lord Advocate, white. The Solicitor General, white.
Esther, he seemed to have a problem with white people. He's now gone. What's happening in Scotland?
Yes, Humza Yousaf's delusion has finally caught up to him. I just on a side point about the whole, many people in Scotland being white. I find that very strange, particularly as a Ghanaian woman. I mean, I don't think anyone would ever come to Ghana and be like, oh, there are too many black people here, or go to Korea and say there are too many Asian politicians. It's absolutely absurd and ludicrous. I mean, it astonishes me that someone like this can be given a platform in the way that he has. But anyway, he's been forced to resign this week after the coalition he had with the Scottish Green Party collapsed, mainly because he basically jettisoned many of the key policies in the Bute House Agreement, which was the agreement that basically brought the Scottish Green Party into the fold and secured the SNP's majority coalition in Holyrood. And one of the key pledges was the fact that, they decided to let go of the pledge to reduce Scotland's carbon emissions by 70% by 2030, which is completely unworkable. They also had so many other pledges about reducing child poverty and promising all this money. That can't happen if the Scottish economy has basically been ground to a halt to meet all these unrealistic environmental targets. So he had no choice but to resign. He's also made himself very unpopular. He froze council tax without any consultation with the councils, even though they're all hard-strapped for cash. He was still pushing these ridiculous gender extreme laws, gender ideology laws, self-ID laws, which goes against a lot of the mainstream policy here in the UK, more broadly speaking. So he, in his short run as First Minister, he was virtually useless, and I think his ideology really overtook common sense.
Esther Krakue, it was great to chat to you. We'll chat again soon.